How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to some more Melee Master Mode. Now, we are, of course, in the drunk seat for those that are new. Today, we are going to check out the jungle, which has a lot of really cool stuff for us. Specifically, the Blade of Grass, and I think also the Thorn Chakram is supposed to be really good. So I'm really excited about this because not only does the Blade of Grass get an extra effect, but Poison was, like, massively buffed in this most recent update, 1.4.4. So those two things combined are super, super good for melee, or at least Thorn Chakram, you know, Blade of Grass, very good at this point in the game. So I'm going to check those out, try them out, probably on the Eater and maybe also the Brain of Cthulhu. We'll see. We definitely will be fighting both. I just don't know if we'll be able to fit in both of those today, but that's kind of the plan. Oh, have we gotten this yet? I don't think so. I think that's the first sharpening station. So this is actually a really cool change. So these buffs from these different stations, think of Witching Table, Sharpening Station, Ammo, whatever it's called, Box or whatever, they last until you die. So no longer a timer on that guy. So very, very handy. I think we're just going to throw it at the spawn. And then whenever I respawn, or magic, well, I guess just respawn, yeah. After a death, I can just use that, and we get a permanent armor penetration buff, which is pretty huge, especially early game. All right, we are up to 11 stingers. I'm trying to look for my spores. 8 spores and 4 vine. So, like, we have most of what we need. I think about 4 more stingers, and I don't know how many more spores until we get the Blade of Grass. But I think we're pretty close. All right, we have... Ooh, nice. Okay, we got Feral Claws. That is very nice. We will keep that there for now. But what I was going to say is that we have enough spores for both the Chakram and the Blade of Grass. We're still a little short on... in terms of getting both, we're still a little short on stingers. We're going to need, I think, 21 as well. So 21 of both. So I'm going to keep on killing a few hornets here, and then we'll get both of these items. Whoa, bloody machete. Wait, who do... where did I get this from? I'm confused. I've heard and, like, seen the weapon, but I don't think I've ever really gotten it before. I don't think it's, like, that great, but looks pretty cool. All right, I believe we have enough to get everything. So let's head back, and we'll see what is up with these new weapons here. So Blade of Grass, first and foremost, and then Thorn Chakram. Okay, so if we're looking at purely base damage, this isn't a great comparison. It says a Reforge. Light's Bane, it's a little bit of an upgrade. But you're not seeing the full picture if you're just looking at base damage, because this has a new effect. And in addition to that new effect, it also poisons. I'm not familiar really with the Blade of Grass. I never really used it before because it was to my understanding that it was kind of bad. So I don't know if it always poisoned, but it does now. Has a chance to poison enemies. And again, like I said, poison was super, super buffed. Like, it's super, super good now in comparison to what it was before. So I'll show you right here. We're going to hit the zombie once. Oh, look at that. Look how crazy that is. That is so much better. Yeah, this weapon's very strong. And I can't wait to use it on some bosses. This is another weapon I've never really used. But, yeah. A lot faster than the Trimarang, I will say. Yeah, so Thorn Chakram, also very nice. And, again, I'm going to be using these for the poison. The effects are amazing, and the Blade of Grass is just such, you know, such a cool effect. But the poison is what I'm excited about. Okay, we are going to head to the Corruption and check out the Eater of Worlds fight. Now, I'm not quite ready to do it, but I'm just going to set up the arena, and... because, yeah, I still got to get buffs and all that, so we won't be doing it quite yet, but we'll head on down. See what's going on down there. But in terms of our loadout, I'm thinking about going violent instead of, like, a menacing or warding route. I definitely saw at least one comment about that kind of suggesting that, because it'd be a little more unique, especially if we're going to mainly stick to swords. I think that makes sense. And even with spears and such, I believe Violent does impact them just in a different way. So, like, I think they might scale off of size with the speed modifier. I'm not sure. So, yeah, I don't know exactly how that works. I think I remember seeing something about that. But I think it'd be a cool idea to do. But yeah, look. Dude, these weapons. Oh my goodness. The Blade of Grass. Wow, we just got the Ancient Shadow Helm. I don't know what's up with my RNG here. This playthrough has been like loaded with crazy drops. So I don't know what's going on with that, but you know, I'll take it. No complaints here. But yeah, look how good these weapons are, man. They're ridiculous. In all fairness, these are just jungle weapons. So generally speaking, I mean, if you rush the jungle, you know, fair game, fair play. You're going into the more dangerous and more tricky area soon. So I think it's totally fine. You definitely get rewarded for it, though. Let me tell you, these weapons are wild. So we could have easily skipped, like, let's say Lightsbane, Blood Butcherer, you know, the Trimarang, all that stuff, just gone straight for Blade of Grass and Thorn Chakram. And that's probably what I would do if this were like a challenge run where I'm just trying to get as far as I can in like the least amount of time sort of thing. Just kind of, you know, plow through the game. But yeah, because they're really good. They're really, really good. No way, dude. Okay, can you guys in the comments let me know, does this seed have like an inherent luck boost? I have found an absurd amount of rare drops this playthrough. Slime Staff? I've killed 50 slimes. 50. This is a 1 in 10k. I think. Maybe it's 1 in 1k. I'm pretty sure 1 in 10k though. Like, my luck has been unreal. I've gotten the Ancient Gold Helmet, Ancient Shadow Helmet. Like, the Squirrel. I've gotten so many rare drops that I just feel like there has to be some sort of, you know, luck modifier. Because I'm not this lucky in any other games. Like, it's just not how it works. I've been doing a bunch of shiny hunting recently. I'm not seeing luck anywhere near that. In fact, I'm always unlucky. I'm going over odds consistently. So, I don't know. Feel free to let me know, though. I would, I feel like that would explain it, because there's just no way. Sadly, we can't really use it, because it's a melee playthrough, but it's cool to see. We get a little bit of gold off of it, I guess. But, wow, okay, I was looking for Daybloom, and I have found nothing. So, yeah, that's great. Yeah, we're gonna sell that, I guess. We'll place this. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's just wild. That's wild. Alright, we are going to take on this boss here. Now, I don't know how this is gonna go. This might be pretty tough, but the way I see it is we've got knockback immunity, and we have these two weapons which seem to be extremely strong. This Blade of Grass and the Thorn Chakram. So maybe it won't be too bad, honestly. We'll have a decent amount of defense with all our buffs. I believe we'll be at 33, I think. So that's pretty solid. And yeah, I mean, these weapons are just really good. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm definitely looking forward to this. I don't think the Eater is immune to poison, but I've never really tried. So to be fair, it might not be as strong as I'm thinking it's going to be if they are in fact immune. The Eaters aren't, though, so I'd imagine it'd be consistent across the board. But there we go. There's two. All right, let's give this a go. We're going to buff up and start this boss fight. There we go. It is on this side. Okay. Can I tank it? Is it... Oh, we can apply poison to multiple segments. Oh, that change... I didn't even think about that. This is good. Look at his health bar. Dude, this is insane. What? This is probably one of the best bosses to use these poison weapons on. Look at that thing just go down. I've always wanted to do like a debuff type build, and with the poison, like, I could see it happening. Imagine stacking debuffs on top of this. Dude, we're doing so much damage. What? Oh my god, this is awesome. I'm thinking the strat's just to like purposely get hit by the body segments and then just like tank it. That seems like the strat. But dude, the damage here is crazy. I gotta be careful. My health is getting low here. I don't want to die here. We're using a busted weapon. We can't die like that. That'd be sad. Man, that was one of the cleanest kills I've done with the Eater of Worlds without doing the traditional strat. The poison is just broken, man. It's so good, especially against things with multiple segments like that, where you can hit them all at the same time. Like, that is wild. Insane, dude. Okay, we're gonna place this guy down. That was... I love these weapons so much, man. They're so fun to use, and they're just crazy strong. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think these weapons are in a good spot? Like, they seem broken, but again, these are weapons that are post, you gotta go to the jungle for them, on the one hand. So, like, you can get them, you know, right out the gate. They're a little bit trickier, too. And I do like the fact that it rewards you for doing so. But I don't know, that just seems so good. It seems so incredible. I don't actually know if I want to use the shadow set or not. I'm not sure yet, because on the one hand, we've got like... I don't actually have enough for it anyways. Yeah, on the one hand, it's, you know, it gives us melee speed, right? I think it's melee speed. On the other, I really like having knockback immunity. So, I might use this for a while. Like, I might not even switch to this armor set. But, you know what we can do? Yeah, I think we're going to, I might try and get some reforges on some things real quick. And then I think I want to try and fight against the brain in this episode. Because, I mean, we're strong enough to, based on that showing. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go over to the Crimson, build a little above ground arena, grind some vertebrae, and then fight the Brain of Cthulhu. It's going to be the exact same thing, man. Like, poison on all of the creepers, they are going to get shredded. But I'm enjoying this way too much. I kind of hope they don't nerf it. I'm not sure they will. I don't know if it's at the point where it needs a nerf or anything necessarily, but it is really good. It is really, really good. So we'll see, we'll see. All I know is I'm having a blast with these weapons. They are super, super fun to use. These are probably my favorites so far that I've tried out. They very strong, and this Blade of Grass effect is super cool. I really like damage over time, like debuff builds. You can't really do them all that successfully in Terraria. It's starting to look pretty good, so maybe I make that a focus later on, especially. Okay, we've made the bloody spine. We are ready to go. Now, if this goes anything like the Eater fight, this should be pretty easy. I think it'll be fine. I can't, honestly, after that last fight, I just can't see us struggling against this thing. These weapons are just too strong. Now, am I confident enough to start at 255 health? Sure, because it's getting late and I want to do this before it gets too dark. So let's give this a go. Now, there you are. Now, for the second phase, I believe, they fixed it where you could just put your minimap in the background. So that's a thing. Yeah, no, this is just... this is exactly like before. Look at the damage. Oh, and we can just sit here. I don't even have to move. I've never really tried to use a sword against this fight. But, yeah, I should have. I want to try and, like, lead the Thorn Chakram through them. Yeah, like that. Wow, we're just shredding. We're shredding. Oh my goodness. It's too good. Also, I don't know why we don't have boss music, by the way. I can't hear boss music. I'll have to add it in post. Now, I've never learned the proper, like, phases for this. So I'm just going to rely on sight until I can't. But I think the Blade of Grass is going to be able to keep them at bay because oh, I probably speaking too soon here. The projectile it shows where the right one is quite reliably actually. So it's, oh, I got to be pretty quick with noticing it. But yeah, it's dead like that. Well, the music cut in at the end there, so that's going to be awkward. I don't know what's going on. My Terraria's been very weird recently. I got to like fresh install because I'm getting weird stuff with the music. But yeah, these weapons are broken. Like, they're so good. And they're really fun to use as well. They're not just super strong, they're also super fun to use. Now, this is interesting because we can get both Brain of Confusion and the Worm Scarf, which to me just sounds like, well, very broken. So I will definitely be making use of both of those. So yeah, that's gonna be it, I think, for this episode. It might have even been a pretty short one, just because we got the items pretty quick and the bosses died super fast and kind of with minimal effort because how good these weapons are. So, yeah, keep the recommendations coming. I've been loving everything you guys have been suggesting. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you're new and for more of these episodes, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.